Let's now go ahead and create captions. Before starting, a quick thing to talk about is that there is now this new feature called Captions, which allows you to generate captions. However, your version may not be as updated as mine, so you can go on text, auto captions, and generate. And this works on every version. The interface might look a bit different because you might have an older version, but it's somewhat the same everywhere. So once we have our captions, we are going to go ahead and customize. So make sure that you have written apply to all. We're going to choose a font. So there is this font which is called Energy. I'll try and use this one. Everything is caps, as you can see, regardless if it's lowercase or uppercase, because this font is only uppercase apparently. I will go ahead and increase the font to something like 15. Okay, and the change is applied, as you can see, to all of the captions. Then I'll go ahead and change some stuff. So firstly, the placement, I'll make them a bit higher. I'll copy the position and then paste it. So by pasting the value of the position, as you can see, each caption is now at minus 881. If I only drag the first one, it's not going to change. So you have to paste the value. So once you have that, we can go ahead and choose for some stuff that we want. We may want a stroke or a background or some glow or maybe even some shadow or some curve. I don't suggest to use curve. And what I'll go with is some shadow. I'll remove the stroke. So some shadow, I'll make it a bit less blurry, a bit more transparency or opacity, however you want to call it. I'll distance it a bit more and something like this. And we are going to have this shadow, which is perfect. So now what we want to do is go ahead and make sure that in each line there is only 1, 2, or 3 words at max. And also we want to make sure that they fit in only one line. So before starting, I actually realized that bold, the captions look better, as you can see, so I'll keep them bold. And now let's go ahead and go on the captions feature, and I'll go at 3 and then hit enter. I'll do the same here, 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 and then I'll keep going just like so. Entrepreneurial is a long word, so it's going to have its own space. And there we go. So what I will do now is I've watched the whole video and there's a couple of stuff to fix. So entrepreneurial, as you can see, isn't correct. I have to remove this space so that it goes back in line with the other captions. And then there is some stuff that is not in 2 lines. So I'll go ahead and do this. And I'll actually make sure that it ends in the end and then do like this. And this is going to apply to all of the captions. We have this one, which is divided into 2 parts, but we can delete it because the name is already written there. And then, as you can see, we have all of the captions in one single line, which is perfect. So now that we have all of our captions in one single line, we can go ahead and animate them. So we can go on animation. We can look for in animation and we can choose something like a fade in.
Here are 3.
We can try something like flutter.
Here are 3.
The one I think I'll use is spring. As you can see, it's this kind of zoom in. And I'll go ahead and use it right here. Let's see how this looks.
Here are 3.
As you can see, it zooms and then it goes back to normal. So it has this subtle pop. And I'll go ahead and click it on each single caption. So now we have our captions with the animation. Let's have a look.
Here are 3 books I wish I knew when I was starting out in my entrepreneurial journey, and you should definitely read if you want to start a creative business and start generating income online. So the first one isn't actually a business book. It is called Psycho Cybernetics, and it is a book that dives deep into reprogramming your subconscious mind to elevate your self-image, to use your past wins as an automatic mechanism that will drive you towards success. The second book is $100 million Offer. In this book, Alex Hormozi elaborates on how to create a grand slam offer, or an offer so good that people cannot say no. Based on the offer that you will create from $100 million offers, you can move to the third book in this category, which is $100 million Lead. The same author, Alex Hormozi, elaborates on how to find customers that will buy your offers, that will enroll in your services, and you will provide massive value to.
That's perfect. To take these captions even further, we should now go ahead and color them. So let's look at, for example, the start. We have books. I'll go ahead and highlight the word books, and I can choose a color. Let's say I want to make it aqua. I'll click on aqua, and then I'll go forward. And there is, for example, starting out. So starting out, I can go ahead and make it orange. And then I can go forward, entrepreneurial journey, and you should definitely read. We can make read red. So go ahead and actually I cannot click red now, because if I click red, here's what's going to happen. Since read is the whole caption, now that I've clicked red, all of the captions have turned red. So click Ctrl T, I'll go read, and then I will disable apply to all, and now I'll make it red. And then we have, if you want to start a creative business and start generating income. So I'll color income with green, because that's the color of money. First one isn't actually a business. I'll go ahead and color book, let's say yellow. And then it is called, here we have dives deep. I will color dives of aqua, because dives kind of reminds me of the sea. So an aqua color. And then I'll go ahead and color mind of pink. I'll color wins of yellow, because usually trophies are yellow. I'll color success of green. And here we have Grand Slam offer. I'll go ahead and duplicate this text 3 times. And then on the first one, I'll color grand of, let's say, red. On the second one, I'll color slam of red. And on the third one, I'll go ahead and color offer of red. And what I will do is I will make sure that here it says grand. Here it starts to say slam, so I'll go ahead and start the slam from here, and I'll put offer later. So now we have grand, slam, and then we'll have offer right here. And now I'll shrink that. I will put everything close like so, and then I will remove the animation from the last 2. And as you can see, we now have a moving color.
Create a Grand Slam offer,
which is perfect. And then I'll go ahead and color offer of orange this time. I'll go forward, and here I have elaborates. I'll go ahead and color this of purple, and then I'll go forward, customers. I'll make it aqua, and then I'll put offers green, and then I'll color value of a bluish color, something like this. And now we have our captions completed. So let's give a look at what we actually have right now with the colored captions.
Here are 3 books I wish I knew when I was starting out in my entrepreneurial journey, and you should definitely read if you want to start a creative business and start generating income online. So the first one isn't actually a business book. It is called Psycho-Cybernetics, and it is a book that dives deep into reprogramming your subconscious mind to elevate your self-image, to use your past wins as an automatic mechanism that will drive you towards success. The second book is $100 Million Offer. In this book, Alex Hormozi elaborates on how to create a Grand Slam offer, or an offer so good that people cannot say no. Based on the offer that you will create from $100 million offers, you can move to the third book in this category, which is $100 million Lead. The same author, Alex Hormozi, elaborates on how to find customers that will buy your offers, that will enroll in your services, and you will provide massive value to.
That's perfect. And so now that we have our captions, we are going to move in the next lesson, where we're going to almost finish the graphic side by creating the hook. This is the last step before moving on to the audio editing of the short.